It'd be fun. I feel like we could use a lot of like personal experience drops in this one.
for sure. Like how I'm like reacting on Champ not liking chocolate is like how I finally feel how people feel when I tell them that I'm allergic to fruit. Recording in
Mhm.
progress.
Oh shit, Fed's watching. That's what they say.
Yes, sir.
Yo, yo,
Welcome back
yo.
to another episode of the Kickoff Lounge. Your boy Al
Yeah.
Pizzle.
And your boy Bigger Milesworth, but you can call
Oh
me Big
my,
Miles for short.
Bigard Milesworth.
Yeah,
My
you can
brother,
call me Big Miles for short.
that's a company name, dog. That's a money name right there. You should be a boxer. Real
What I
talk.
do. It's a good
See
idea.
what I do. 2-0, by the way. You feel me? But
Yes, sir.
recognize. Hey, man, Kickoff Lounge. I'm going to tell you something right now. We got a big announcement. Not a big announcement, but it's a big announcement for us. We got a brand new logo. Go check it out. Follow us at Instagram. We're at the Kickoff Lounge on Instagram, at the Kickoff Lounge on Twitter, YouTube, at the Kickoff Lounge. Follow us, support the squad. And hey, man, we out here talking U.S. soccer. We talking MLS. We talking MLS Next Pro. We talking youth soccer. Today, we got a guest, my little homie Alexito Gomez from the U15 New York Red Bulls Academy. Baller, playing a year up, playing against
Oh
Chelsea,
shit.
playing against Real Madrid. Dog, this kid is it. This kid is
Got
a
to do
baller,
it,
man.
bro. You got
Kid
to
is a
do it. That's
baller, man.
dope, bro.
But yo, that's gonna happen later on today's show, man. But yo, my brother Big Maz, dog, how we feeling right now, man? What's up with this week in the MLS, man?
Cool, bro. Honestly, hey, I feel like people are establishing their dominance, bro. Some fools got blown out this weekend, bro. We had
Mm,
New England winning 4-0 against
yep.
Montreal,
Mm,
LAFC smoking on Austin 3-0.
yep.
Bro, we Seattle
Seattle.
Sounders came and put their foot down against St. Louis. The new kids in town was trying to, turn up, and Seattle said, "No, we them boys in the West."
Yep.
Seattle came and stomped them 3-0, which I wasn't expecting to lose like that, but
Me neither,
hey,
dog.
rookie year in the MLS, bro, you gotta get humbled sometimes. And then that Dynamo LA Galaxy game, dog, bro,
Ooh.
red cards and shit, bro. Like what's it was a blowout though.
Word
That
up,
boy
man.
that started it off nice.
Hey, man, like this was definitely an entertaining week for sure here in the
Mm,
MLS, man. Yo, I was not expecting for Cincinnati to be undefeated after 7 weeks. After
nah, man.
when you think of like good teams like over the years, you don't really put Cincinnati in the top tier team. Very average,
Right.
very
Yeah.
average, right? Um,
Yeah.
but hey, defense wins championships, dog. Like they
Facts.
have the third best defense in the league right now. Only 4 goals allowed in 7 games, which I think is amazing, bro. That speaks
Facts.
volumes of that squad. I think their offense could be a little bit better, but yeah, like they have 4 goals allowed. There's only 2 other teams that has 3 goals allowed this season, and that's Seattle and that's LAFC, dog. So big time shout outs to them. St.
And
Louis, man.
Nashville.
Oh, go ahead.
Nashville only allowed two.
Oh, Nashville only allowed 2. I didn't even see that, dog.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
that's the
so
only other team.
Yeah, so technically Cincinnati's fourth best defense then. I even see Nashville. Damn, 2. But that's our boy Zimmerman though right there, man. That's U.S.
Facts.
men's national team holding it down. But they
Facts.
only scored 6 goals in 7 games. Yeah, the offense got to
Yeah.
step it up for sure, man. I don't know. But hey, man, but in the West though, St. Louis started off 5 games, 5 wins. Now it's 7 games, still at 5 wins, which means they're on a
Mm.
2-game losing streak. I
Mm.
mean, are we really surprised by that?
I mean, going on
Eh,
a 2 game skid is not really a big deal, especially in your loser, in your rookie year. Get back
yeah,
on track, maybe get a tie,
yeah.
get a point on the board next week, and just I don't think they're tripping, bro. They're in second place still in the West.
Yeah,
You know what I mean,
nah,
so
for sure, bro. Hey,
it's early.
shouts to Jesus Ferreira, 22 years old, youngest player in MLS history to hit 40 goals.
Hitting
Damn,
that big 40. And yo, I love how he did it, bro. He hit that, bro. He
clean.
was just in the right place at the right time, disrupting in the box, and just boom.
Mm.
People call people that score like that a tapping merchant or whatever, bruh. a striker is a striker. He needs
Yep.
to be there. He needs to score the goal. Like usually, there's a reason why he was there for a tap in, and people don't pay attention to that, bro.
And
Like
he scores goals
simple.
like that. It's like pure strikers,
Yeah,
they put themselves in positions where there could be a rebound, where there
yeah,
could be a sort of bounce
exactly.
off where like yo, like they're just at the right place at the right time. You know, I think about strikers
Exactly.
like Benzema, you know, like Lewandowski, like these
Yeah.
top tier number 9 players around the world. Where like dog, like yeah, they score golazos, but a lot of their goals too, man. They're just at the right place at the right time, and it's not a coincidence either.
No, not everyone can be a goal. That's I mean, look at Holland right now, bro. Holland has
Tap in.
45 goals in all competitions,
It's like
and people are
44 of them
calling
are
him a
tap-ins.
tapping. Yeah, exactly. People calling him
Mm.
tapping merchant. But like, bro, he's there. Bro,
Yep.
he's making the crazy runs to get a through ball. Like, bro, I scored a lot of my goals in a
Mm.
similar fashion because I was a pure nine and I would be in the right place at the right time, bro.
I
Through
feel you,
ball,
dog.
easy finish, one on one with the keeper, tapping. Like, bro, I'm scoring, I'm doing my
Mm.
job. You
Facts.
know what I'm saying?
I feel you, dog. I feel you, man. Shouts to Ferreira. He's balling out right now. 4 goals to the season. It was against Inter Miami, which
Yep.
I don't know what is going on with them after like their hot start this season. 2 games, 2 wins, right? When we started the
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
5 games later, 5 straight L's, dog.
That's
Oof.
a skid. See, that's a skid you want to be worried about. Like the
Yeah.
St. Louis thing, it's the opposite. It's 5 wins and
Mm.
then two losses. Bro, two
Literally the
wins
complete
and five
opposite.
losses. You got some questions to ask, bro.
Yeah, man. Like there's
This
like I don't think the defense is bad. I mean, like to lose just 1-0, that doesn't mean it's a bad defensive game. Like they've
nah,
only scored 6 goals in 7 games. That like Higuain leaving, man. You think Higuain being out, man, might have affected their offense a little bit?
possibly, possibly. Like they had a
Yeah,
target man. They had someone that you knew. Same thing we were just talking about, the
yeah,
tap-in merchant, so to speak, or just the poacher. I like to
yeah.
call it a poacher. Someone
Poacher,
who's gonna
yep,
finish. Bro,
yep.
who's that guy for Inter Miami right now? You know what I mean?
Campana. It's supposed to be Campana.
But
Supposed to
I
be.
mean, is it? Yeah, but like I'm saying, is
Yeah.
he? Is he really?
He was for a few games last year, for a little bit.
6 goals scored in 7 games, eight goals given up, puts him at a
Yeah.
-2. I mean,
It's not enough,
like,
man. That's not
right,
enough. Not to win in
right.
this league, man. Absolutely not, bro. But yeah, a lot of great games that happened over the weekend, man. Man, it's like already week 7. We're about to go into week 8 in the MLS. So far, man, almost 8 weeks into the season, 8 weeks into the new MLS Season Pass on Apple TV. Have you been watching on Apple TV anything like what they've been providing and all? I know like for myself, man, I've been watching they have this like recap thing where it's like 20-25 minutes long, and they literally show like all like the best highlights with the commentators, and they have somebody narrating in between each game and all. And I think it's pretty sick. It's pretty dope.
Dope. That's
Yeah,
dope.
man.
No,
So
yeah, I definitely be watching it on Apple TV. I think it's cool.
yeah,
Um, you know, I like to stay updated on the MLS, so
for sure.
this is the way to do it for sure, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? Do you think everyone's taking to it like we are?
I think it's gonna take time, man. I mean, like it's a 10-year, $2.5 billion deal between Apple and the MLS, right? And
Yeah.
technically we don't know how it's going because Apple has not released any official viewership as far as statistics for the start of the season. On April 3rd, just about a week ago, a little over a week ago, apparently somebody said that Apple TV is very worried about the number of subscriptions. According to a source, they say, every time somebody says they say, I always ask who's they, and I never
He
get an
say,
answer.
she say. He say, she say.
Exactly.
But where the facts at, bro?
Yeah, so the rumors are that the MLS have only met 40% of their initial projection. So we'll see, man. Like apparently there's an opt-out clause in the MLS Apple contract based on Apple getting to a certain level of subscribers. So if MLS don't hit that certain amount of number of subscribers, then Apple could be like, yo, like we're not gonna waste 2.5 bill on you. Nah. But
And the thing is, that's okay, bro, because
yeah.
like if it gets to that point, then it clearly wasn't meant to be, you know?
Yeah. Facts, man. No, but it's not that it's not meant to be. It has to be, man. Like there's just too much money and too much potential to go down for the MLS, man. Like the time
Facts.
is now, dog. The MLS Board of Governors, they had a meeting recently held at the Apple headquarters. All the MLS club owners were told that Apple was very happy with the progress of the streaming partnership so far, right?
Yeah.
So
So they over here. So Apple's saying they're okay. I mean, that's the reports. We
yeah,
still didn't hear it directly from their mouth. You know what
there
I mean?
hasn't been no official statements yet, dog.
Right. Right.
So I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, so it's been an exciting season so far. It's been like a lot of stadiums been getting packed out across the country, so that's a great sign. I love that. Not only are they showing MLS games, but they show MLS Next Pro games. They show the MLS Youth Academy games, man. The GA Cup that just happened out in Texas, bro. Speaking of the GA Cup, we got my little homie Alexito Gomez,
Hey,
U15 starting center back from the Red Bulls Youth Academy, who's about to join us in just a few minutes as well. Damn, dog. I'm excited for this one. First
that's hype,
interview
bro.
ever.
That's hype. That's hype, man.
So check this out, man. Kickoff Lounge, first ever guest, first ever Pathway to Pros player to the Red Bulls Academy, playing a year up right now. U15, the New York Red Bulls Youth Academy's very own. Give it up for Alexito Gomez! Woo! Yeah!
So,
Yo, GA Cup, man. Talk to us, my brother. How was it? What was the atmosphere like? What was the competition like, man? Give us like a little recap on that, man.
it was good. It was just the competition was great. It was fun to be there, and as a young player playing up, I feel like it was such a good experience, and it was amazing. It was so fun.
How old are you?
I'm 13.
So you're 13 and you play for the U15s.
Yeah.
Playing a
That's
year up.
exactly what I did, bro. I did the same thing, bro. I was 13 playing with the U15s, though. That
Nice.
was one. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how it goes, man. Hey, so what was your favorite moment of the whole tournament, dog?
My favorite moment was probably one of the one of the games we played. It was I don't know if you've seen it, but there was a clip where our keeper gets beat and I run in behind. I can run behind him to save it, and I feel like that was my favorite moment because it shows my role, and it shows like a lot of personality. And
Yep.
so,
Hey, Big Miles. So this play, man, keeper got beat. Last man is Alexito. It's like literally body against body, him against the striker, bro. And you just see Alexito. He just throws his whole body, his last step, leg out, tip of it on the ball, got it right, dog. Like hell of a play, man. The fact that you're playing under a year, or up a year, 13 years old. You're starting center back, right? Is that what you play?
yeah.
Fire, dog. That's amazing,
So,
man.
yo, how tall are you?
I'm actually only like 5'6", 5'7".
Okay,
So,
okay. No, because like from the camera, obviously I haven't seen you in person. From the camera, you look
yeah,
like you have some height. I mean,
yeah,
and like, bro, 5'6", 5'7" ain't short for 13, bro. So,
yeah.
yeah, man.
And the kids that I play against are like actually like pretty tall. Their average height for like a U15 is probably like 5'8", 5'9". So
Yeah, bro. The US youth system focuses a lot on size, I've noticed, bro. But playing
yeah,
center
yeah,
back, I'm sure that's like, that they look at that, but
yeah,
you probably got some ups, right? Getting them
yeah,
headers
yeah,
up,
yeah,
stuff like
yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah,
Hey,
Good
so
job.
I would follow like so me and Alexito's dad, like we follow each other on Instagram, and I've been following through his lens, his dad's lens, the journey of Alexito's soccer career, man. Like since you 8, you 9, I feel like I've been following you for the longest now, man. And this is like our first time talking, which is really cool.
yeah.
Like I gotta know, man. You played against teams like Chelsea, against major academy teams, dog. Like, what would you say was the difference between when you play against other American teams, other American youth academies, versus you playing against European academies?
So I mean, feel like to be honest, I feel like now as the years go by and stuff, the American teams are harder to play. They have more passion. They have more desire
Wow.
to get where they want to be. And the European teams, I mean, they were competitive, but I feel like not as competitive as the MLS teams. So I feel like the MLS teams nowadays are harder to play than, like, for example, Chelsea. But Chelsea was really hard to play. They were a good team, but we found
Yeah.
a way.
So you think they weren't taking you seriously a little bit? Like the European teams
Yeah,
are probably
they
coming at you,
probably
taking you lightly.
they came in there thinking they were gonna like win and stuff. But
Yeah.
it's not like that. Yeah.
Hey, but Big Miles though, man. But like, I know you guys lost to Chelsea though at the end, right? Was it like 2-0, something like that?
Oh no, we beat Chelsea 3-0, and
Three.
then
Who'd you lose
yeah,
to at the end?
Austin
To
FC. Yeah.
Austin. That's who. So is that the game that you guys had that red card in the first few minutes?
Yeah.
Dog, man, it was such a horrible call. Big Miles, man. Free kick. Dude gave him a little baby elbow, man. The babiest of elbows. Ref
Yeah.
came out, red card off the rip. Like 5 minutes into the game, the whole game they were down a player, man. And I know that
Yeah.
that messed up the vibe for you guys, man. And
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
like a
tough to
yellow
do.
right there.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough to put like that man down the whole game.
Yeah, man, I feel you, dog. Hey, so were you born in the States?
Yeah.
Oh, so this is a big question right here, man. So, like, let's say the opportunity comes, man. You going vas para la selección de Colombia or you coming to the US of A?
So I've always thought about it, but I think I'm going US.
Yeah? Fire.
Yeah, I feel like they're an upcoming country, you know? But
Yeah.
they have a lot of potential.
For sure, man. Who do you look up to, man, as far as players, dog? Whether it's like from the past, current players. Matter of fact, somebody that you grew up watching, and also give me a player that you enjoy watching right now.
So the person that made me fall in love with soccer was probably James Rodriguez. But as I started to learn about soccer more and stuff, I started to like Ramos. I know people know him for his yellow cards and red cards.
Madrista.
Yeah. I know people know him for that, but he's a leader, and I feel like most of the times it's the reason Real Madrid used to win a lot was because of him, because of his captain ability, and just his defending was crazy. So
yeah, and his red cards too.
And his red cards. All right, don't listen to him because he's a Barcelona fan. He just mad that Madrid won the other day and today.
Finally.
When's Barcelona's Champions League game? When y'all playing this week? Y'all not playing this week, right?
Oh no, we're too busy winning.
Saying, me and him, we back and forth. I'm a Madrid fan. He's a Barcelona fan.
Oh wait, so Barca or Madrid?
Madrid.
Woo,
right.
That's my boy.
All right, Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi or Ronaldo? I hate that question. I like Ronaldo. His hard work is nobody works harder than him.
He's a machine, dog. He's a machine, man. Hey, so like where do you see yourself? I mean, what's the ideal soccer journey for you, man? Right now you're 13. Let's say you're 18, 19, right? You're done with high school at this point. Looking in the future, of course. Where do you want to, what is your dream as far as location and where you want to play, as far as clubs that you want to play for, accomplishments that you want to fulfill? Like, where do you see your future?
So I want to, but when I'm like 19 or older, I feel like I want to play for, like, my dream club is Real Madrid, but they have like a really good academy and it's hard to get there. But I feel like if I work hard enough and stuff, I feel like I can get there. And like in a couple years, I'm looking forward to getting to Red Bull's first team and then getting noticed and scouted from other teams and clubs like that to get signed like worldwide, like in Europe clubs. So, yeah.
That's ill, man. Hey, Big Maz, you got a last question for our little homie or not?
Oh man, I don't know. Like, all right, yo, you got any one player? Like, who do you have this one player you remember that was like a nightmare to play against? Because you're a defender. So you got to worry, like, you got to think whole differently. And me and Al, we think about going and scoring. He
we're
thinks about
strikers.
not getting scored on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, do you have this one, like, striker, like, that you played against, maybe you played against him multiple times that it gives you, like, nightmares low-key? Or is there anyone that you just remember standing out?
Good question.
Like someone that I played against, or?
Yeah, someone you played against. Yeah, that was like you gave you hell.
In the tournament, actually, there was this kid named, actually, I don't know. I mean, there was a lot of good players that I played against, especially playing U15. They're all big and strong and stuff. So, I mean, it was a lot. But one of them was probably, his name is Vigo Ortiz. He's he's like shifty on the ball and he's skillful. And he played for Austin. And as we went a man down, they started getting like passing the ball around and stuff. And as we had to keep shifting back and forth, we got tired and we just got exhausted. So every time he would come on my side, it was like really hard to defend him. And I got him a couple times, and then he got me. And it was one of my favorite matches to play. So
back and forth, right? So you enjoyed that competition.
Yeah.
I like how he ain't mentioned a European player, dog. That was an American youth academy player that he mentioned, man. And I'm sure he probably thinks the same of you. Like, damn, Alexito Gomez, man, that young kid. Yeah, he's hard to get by, man. Yeah. But yo, Alexito, before we wrap up over here, man, listen, we want to give you some promo, some shout, man. Where can the Kickoff Lounge people follow you on Instagram, on Twitter, man? Give us your handles, dog.
You guys can follow me at Alexito0812 on IG, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
What is it, Alexito what?
Alexito0812.
Alexito0812 on IG. You can follow him. You can support his journey. Yo, Alexito, man, we support you. I got my Red Bull sweater on. Dog, fun fact, I used to play for the Red Bulls Academy back in the day, man. When it was the Metro Stars, before it was the Red Bull Academy, I just dated myself now. And then they transitioned into the Red Bulls. I used to play with the Academy back in the day. So, yo, so we like cousins right now, man. You making me proud right now. So keep hustling and keep working hard, my brother. We watching you, dog.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alexito, talk to you soon, my brother.
Keep balling, bro.
All right, thank you guys. Bye.
Cool, man. Great things happening with the Red Bulls.
Yeah.
But then also a not so great thing happened with the Red Bulls, man. You want to elaborate, Big Mouse?
Yeah, man. Yet another case of some racist bullshit in soccer, bro.
Again,
we've seen it all around the world this year, but this time it happened here in America. And, you know, it caused a 20-minute pause in the game. So if you look at, I think there was a stat or something where it said like 190 plus, or no, 90 minutes plus 17 or something like that. I was like, bruh. So the extra time went crazy because they had this big debacle in the field caused by, how do you say this man's last name? Van
Zier. Daniel Van Zier.
Daniel Van Zier. Yeah, man. He apparently said a racial slur. We don't know what he said, but he said a racial slur against a Buksa.
Yeah.
So I want to know what he said. Well, whatever happened, he said it against Judson, and then Buksa reacted, and it caused like a big scuffle. You watching it, I wish I could read lips that well or whatever, but it was a whole bunch of back and forth being said, and the San Jose team, they were heated. They were heated, so
rightfully so, man. Hey, Bobise's reaction, dog. Like you see they're arguing, right? Right. In the heat of the moment, we're all mad in situations like that when it's a foul, whatever. But like he's mad, Bobise, but then all of a sudden you see his eyes just like
he turned to attention.
What did you just say? Type of thing. Yeah. Like clearly he heard something because at that point there was nothing physical that happened. You feel me? It was just a little scuffle, a little like, yo, whoa, like step back type of thing. But yo, clearly this guy Van Zier said something way out of line. Van Zier, he did say that he mentioned, he told the team, I did say some bullshit. He apologized to the team. He agreed to step away from the squad. Not a good start, man.
But shout out to my dog Espinoza for hitting the freaking Lukaku celebration when he scored, bro.
Well, what is it? How'd it go? It's like,
and a shush. Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, bro.
I love that, man.
We saw that happen a few times. We saw Kai Kamara do it, and showing solidarity for the whole thing, and then obviously Lukaku, the OG of doing it.
Yeah.
And apparently Lukaku got in trouble for that, didn't he?
It was weird. Like it looked like he got in trouble. I know, like when he was doing that celebration, Juan Cuadrado.
They gave him a yellow card.
Yeah, and I remember like Cuadrado, who's Colombian, black, like African Colombian. He's black. Like he had a problem with Lukaku. I don't know if it was his celebration, but he had a problem with Lukaku about something though. While Lukaku was doing that celebration, so I don't know. Like, it must have been more to that story with Lukaku, but the intention of that whole situation is to support the fact that we black players here. And I'm not saying we because I'm not black, but I'm saying like in reference of him because clearly I'm black, right? You see me? Yeah.
You my cousin, bro.
Yeah, you feel me? Come on now, man. Like I see the Jamaican flag down. I'm about to pop up a Jamaican flag right here in the back, man. I know like 3 Jamaican curse words that I'm not gonna say right now.
Oh my god.
So that makes me half Jamaican. All right, be ordered Jamaican.
All 3 of those curse words, you should probably say them to Daniel Van Zier because we need to stop this bullshit.
Probably, dog.
Soccer, you know what I mean?
Probably, man. Like we can't rate like soccer. Racism in soccer is not. I wouldn't really say there's been a history of racism in soccer, like in the MLS, right? Not a crazy history, not like how it is in Spain and like when you go overseas and South America, you feel me? When you play like Sunday leagues and all, like it's a lot of race. I had some racist ass coaches growing up. Man.
Of course, yeah.
I had some super racist coaches, man. I remember with like my youth teams that I used to play with growing up, it was almost Spanish, all Latinos, right? Maybe a couple black kids. And if we were to ever play against teams that were like all black, like I remember like one of my coaches, dog, like it was bad, bro. On some like he got a red card, like the head like my head coach, he got a red card. He was supposed to leave the property. They called the cops. My dad, who's not even a coach, he just happened to be my coach's best friend. My dad stepped in and he coached us for the rest of the game. And my dad gave his car keys to my coach. So like, yo, you gotta be out because the cops are coming. They're gonna like arrest you for like a hate crime. The cops came, dude. Like, yo, it was crazy, dog.
Yeah.
And mind you, we're like 9, 10 years old.
Oh no, I didn't know y'all
Yeah,
this young. Okay.
and it's like that young, man. And like, and I
Yeah.
remember him spewing like some really racist stuff. And at that time, unfortunately, I thought it was normal. You know, I didn't really see like what was crazy about what he said. But now as a grown ass man and thinking about it now is like, you can't be calling like little black kids little monkeys and a lot of different fucking nasty shit that he said, bro.
Yeah, no, not that. Yeah, but like, no, bro, that's just uncalled for, bro. Because when I really experienced it, so how you said, you were on a team full of Latinos and you were
Yeah.
one of them, and there's a couple black kids.
You were one of those couple of black kids.
I was the only
Yeah,
black kid on
that's
the team
right.
full of Latinos,
Uh-huh.
and the coach didn't speak English, bro. So like, literally, he was Argentino, and the assistant coach was one of the players' dads, and he spoke English and Spanish. But like,
Yeah.
because the head coach was only speaking Spanish, and all the players spoke Spanish.
Yeah.
Practice games, everything was in Spanish. So I had to
Nice.
adapt to it, obviously.
Yeah.
And like my dynamic on the team is like, okay, there was little like comments and like, like little like racist jokes, but it was never anything like that made me feel unwelcome. But like just,
Yeah.
acknowledging the difference in skin color, like
Yeah.
that kind of shit. And then like there was times when we'd play against a team and there'd be other black kids in there and they'd be like, oh, Miles,
Yeah.
it's your brother. Or, shit like that. But they were never like outwardly racist. And they'd be like, oh, yeah, Miles, it's your brother or it's your cousin or, you know what I mean? Shit like
Yeah.
that. But I remember actually one time where we played against another team but they were 100% Latino. It was
Yeah.
so like between my team and their team, there was only one non-Latino on the whole field and it was me. And like the other team's parents, I think they're from Kendall or some shit. The other team's parents were being super racist
I
about me.
believe it. I believe
And
it.
like my team's parents were like fucking holding it down, having my back, bro.
Yeah.
Like niggas were getting in fights and shit. Like, yo, don't talk about our player like that.
Yep.
Like my teammates were backing me up, like making sure. Like it was just like so I really felt, like the MLS is basically doing this on a larger scale, but like I really felt, the support from my team, my team's parents, and like other teams, because you know what I'm saying, like if they're gonna make the jokes with me, it's like, okay, this is our black kid.
Yeah, facts.
Other kids, y'all don't get to make jokes about it, bro.
Yeah,
we're
facts,
gonna have to talk about that. So
dog,
good, bro.
this just happened like just a few weeks ago too, man.
Bro.
A situation that I went through, man. Not with me being the victim, but I play in a Saturday men's league. And we just finished up a few weeks ago. And one of my teammates, he's black. And we played against this team that was from Bilbao, right? All the players were from Bilbao in Spain. They had like the Bilbao uniform and all this stuff, right? I'm on the field, and the shit that they were saying to this kid, bro, was like the game got to a place, man, where like we stopped playing for like a good 10, 15 minutes because it was just such a bad scuffle. And like it's like we refused to play for a little bit, man. It was like, wait, hold on, like why are you talking to our guy like that, man? Like that's not even necessary, man.
Yeah.
And like, yo, the coach, he got on the field and all, and he was pushing me, dog, pushing some of my teammates, man. Like, yo, just fucking play, it don't even matter. I'm like, no, it does matter. But then his defense, I hate when people say like, oh, I have black friends, so I can't be racist. Right? The coach was saying like, yo, like my niece married a black guy and they have a colored baby, and so
and
like
you hate him. Yeah, and you hate them.
Yeah, and like and he's saying like, oh, like, and we love the little baby regardless of the color. So like how can I be racist? I'm like, that has nothing, like that makes no sense.
Yeah. Like there's no context here.
And this happened like in Miami, in Doral, actually, right? Just a few weeks ago amongst grown men. So like, clearly we still got a long way to go. We've come a long way, but we still got a long way to go, man, as a soccer community, dog.
Yeah, bro, it's uncalled for, bro. It's gotta change.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, man. It's just it can't be like that no more, bro.
Facts,
but
man.
like, okay, completely aside from racism.
Yep.
What's a memorable on-field scuffle you ever had? Like not, I mean, it doesn't have to be for any specific reason, but like what was how crazy did it get? This scuffle.
Oh, police came, couple players got arrested, like on some like assault type of yep. It was
How
like
old?
this was like 3 years ago.
Oh, you should. Oh,
This is
you
like
should.
Sunday league type of thing, man. It was like, yeah, man, in Kendall.
Oh, you're
And yeah,
stupid,
in
stupid.
Kendall. All right, so that, all right, that, and I say that because it was more recent than anything, man. It was like people getting stopped. It was bad, but like it started because it start again because of some racist stuff, very
Oh,
similarly,
wow.
and then it just went next level. People started talking about people's wives and their kids, and it's got personal. I wasn't involved in it. My little ass, I just stood in the side, man. I'm like, all right, yeah, this is not my battle. They're doing way too much. Everybody is involved. Um,
Yeah.
I remember when I was in high school, we played against against Milburn in New Jersey, and I got 2 yellow cards that day. Obviously, a red card, right? Because like yeah, the other team, they were so aggressive, dog. They were so dirty, man. They were so dirty against my player, dog. My team, man. There's 3 of our guys that got hurt that were out for like the following few weeks, man. All from that game alone. And so like when they would foul us, no calls. Guys would get hurt, no calls. We would touch them, call, call, call. So then it got to a point, man. I'm like, yo, fuck these guys. Like I slid like I'm a little guy on the field. I'm 5'5", man. So like I'm usually the smallest one on the field.
Right.
I was playing on the wing, and it's a 50-50 ball, and instead of sliding for the ball, I kind of went in at an angle, and I slid into the guy like with my cleats up to his knee, and I ripped his
Oh,
knee, and I think I broke something from him, for sure. Like it was bad. He had to get carted off. And so like their whole team started running after me, trying to basically jump me. Then my whole team was like back me up, and that became a
oh,
big
no.
scuffle in the brawl. So shouts to Milburn. Fuck y'all for hurting my teammates, man. I don't feel bad about that. All right, maybe I do feel a little bad. But yeah, man. That was a bad scuffle, man. What about you? And then we move on.
Yeah, man. Nah, there was one, like you were talking about how a ref let the game get out of control, like
Yeah.
with the calls and the craziness and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was bro, it was really funny when I think back about why we were fighting, like at
Mm,
least on our side. So we were in a tournament and we had won the first game, tied the second game. And we were basically the team that we had tied, we equally had 4 points.
mm,
And so we just had to make sure, and then the other team that we were tied with, four
yeah.
points for the top of the table, I think their goal difference was like 2 goals better than us, or like
Mm.
3 goals better than us. So not only did we have to win, we had to win by like
About like
5 or
three,
some
4.
stupid
Yeah,
shit. Yeah.
word.
So, but the thing is, the last team we're playing in the group stage, they're so easy
Yeah.
that we're literally sitting there scoring on them, going, "All right, guys, 3 more. All right, guys, 4 more." Like we're like counting down our goals on them and shit.
Yeah.
And so I opened the scoring. I'm like, "All right, guys, come on, y'all, 4 more, 4 more. Let's work." We scored another one. They're like, "All right, 3 more, 3 more." We're doing this. And I scored my second goal of the game, and it was like a no look finish. And
Oh,
like
that was
before
that.
the
You
ball,
told me about this no look finish before.
yeah, it was a no look
Uh,
finish. And before the ball even went in, I was already running back, celebrating like, "Come on, boys, let's make two."
I'll be mad as hell if I was a defender, dog.
Bro, bro, it was whatever. I think it was that goal. They just
Yeah,
started fouling, bro. They
of
started going
course.
crazy on us. They're like, and then they scored one. They're like, "Oh yeah, now it's 3 more." And I'm like, "Oh, well."
That's hilarious. That
So,
is mad funny.
there was dudes coming in. They brought in 2 dudes to come in and basically like get yellow cards against me, just like foul
Oh
me,
man.
just run into me, drop their shoulders. So like the game got out of control, and then my teammates were starting to foul because
Yeah,
they were getting roughed up and they were
of
smaller
course.
than me. So we end up winning the game like 5-2,
Mm.
and we don't make our goal difference, like because I
Ah,
think it was like, yeah, it was annoying. So once we finished the game, they're like, "No, you didn't beat us by 4, bitch." And we're like, "Hell, it's 5-2." But they were like rallying it up, and the ref was letting it get out of control. And like one of my teammates was like cursing at the ref, like calling him all kinds of shit.
mm,
And then just a fight broke out on the field, bro. And there's like the refs were involved. And I try not to get involved, but like naturally with my teammates and stuff. And then my boss
yeah,
is like, "Yo, nah, you out of this. Get out of here." I'm like, "All right,
yeah,
true. I am the only black dude on the field. So let me
yeah.
let me get about this." But dog, it was cops got called, and like 2 or 3 of my teammates got suspended for 6 months. And
Sheesh.
then from the other team, I think 3 guys got suspended for 6 months. It was kind of fun though. I'm not gonna lie,
Did you
kind of
get
fun.
suspended too or not? Or you
No,
was
I didn't get
good?
suspended because
Word.
I didn't have much involvement in it.
Good,
Yeah,
good word.
yeah,
I feel you, man. Good times. Crazy times, man, for sure, bro. Hey, man, crazy times is the MLS right now, dog. Especially in the East. 4 teams that were eliminated from last year's playoffs. Now in the top 6. New England, Atlanta, Columbus, Chi-Town. Dog, these teams were ass last year, bro. Especially, my big surprise right now is Chicago, dog. Like that they're even like Chicago's in 6th right now.
Kai Kamara though, bro. Kai Kamara is gonna come through and do things, bro.
He's gonna do Kai Kamara things, dog.
He's gonna score, bro. It's just what's gonna happen.
He's gonna do Kai Kamara things, man. New England right now, they have 12 goals that they've scored so far, which is tied for most in the league. So shouts to New England, dog. Like,
fourth most in the league.
Yeah, 4th most in the league. Yep, tied for 4th most. I love that they've only allowed six goals in 7 games. So that's major. If you have that good balance, you're gonna go far in the season, man.
Facts. Big facts.
Yeah, a big turnaround this season, and I'm not talking about a good turnaround. Philly, last year, 1st place in the East. Domination, right? This year right now, they're in 10th place, dog, after 7 games.
It's crazy, bro.
How things change, man. I don't know, man. It's like they lost a few players, dog, in the offseason, and it was like, ooh, are they gonna be the same team? I don't know, man.
Bro, it's almost like a Liverpool kind of turnaround. Like Liverpool's, always one of those title contenders in England. And I mean, like for the last 5 years, we've been known to be scared of Liverpool. Champions League final, they won the Champions League. Like, they've been 3 times in Champions League final in the last 5 years.
Yeah, and they lost a couple of those times against Real Madrid. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and top 3 in England pretty much every time. Top 2 or winning. They're so 8th place right now.
Liverpool, right?
Now, you know what I mean? Liverpool,
yeah, man. Like things could change so quickly.
Yeah, that's the type of turnaround Philly's having right now, and it's really I wonder why. And like, bro, the game against Cincy, it wasn't like Cincy really dominated them. It was nobody dominated. It was a gritty back and forth game, and they fell to it was just a tough break.
Yeah. Man, it's just the season is so interesting, dog. Montreal. Remember how highly we were talking about Montreal last season?
Yeah.
Them being such a dangerous team, them being 2nd in the East last year. Dog, 6 games in, 3 total points, man. They are last place in the East right now, son. What happened to Montreal, bro?
Ooh. You heard what happened? You heard what happened to make it even worse?
What happened? Oh, the trade? Are you talking about the trade?
Yeah.
Dog, they sent over their only all-star Canadian player, their center back, over to Inter Miami, and they sent money to Miami. They're like, we really don't want. Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what's happening in Montreal, man.
I don't know what's up with Montreal. I couldn't tell you, but said it's probably gonna get worse with their best defender.
Yeah, and
they lost players and they lost their coach. It messed them up.
And they lost the coach.
Man, this is why we need relegation, dog. We need because now they just tanking. Now they're like, all right, whatever. We'll just get some youngins in there, man, and whatever happens.
3 points, dog.
3 points, man. Yo, they've scored 3 goals and have allowed 16 goals. They are literally, bro, the worst team in the league, man.
By a long shot.
A long shot. So, like, in the West, you have 2 teams with 3 points. Sporting Kansas City, not surprised. LA Galaxy, big surprise. No wins yet. But they're both -6 in goal differentials, where same amount of points. Montreal is more than double in goal differential, dog, in the negative way. -13, man. I don't know, man. Montreal, like, with them releasing their Canadian center back, dog. Nah, man. Like, anybody that loses or ties against Montreal, that's a freebie, man, for any team that plays against Montreal this season.
Hey, they might come with something though. They still have some guys, but yeah, it's not it. The morale's got to be super low right now.
Super low, man. Yeah. Super low, man. Hey, let's go to the West real quick though, man. 4 teams that were eliminated last year are above the playoff line so far. Seattle, which we expect Seattle to be above the playoff line, but last year they were slacking. Houston Dynamo, Vancouver Whitecaps, right, and San Jose. Seattle finished. We're just talking about them. They finished 11th. And dog, they just came out balling right now, man. They just beat who? St. Louis, right? 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0, comfortable.
Dog, that's against a very good team, man. Like St.
Yeah,
Louis,
bro.
they're a new team, but they're still second in the West.
They're doing that thing, bro. But you see, Julio Diaz got back into his swing. We were talking, bro. If that boy comes back to scoring,
Yeah.
averaging a goal or so a game.
Yep.
Come on, dog.
Yeah, man. San Jose, they were what is it like? I want to say they were last year, bro. Right now they're in 6th. They doing all right right now, man. Like as long as they kind of like keeping it nice and steady right now, man. San Jose gonna make the playoffs. Houston, they were second to last last year, and now they're currently in 7th. Vancouver scored 11 goals so far. Hey man, like Whitecaps, they balling too, man. They have a pretty good offense, man. It's a lot of good teams happen. Like everybody is like within strike distance, pretty much, man. Except
Bro,
if you're in Montreal.
LA Galaxy though? What happened
Dog,
to LA Galaxy, bro?
You know who's the worst DP signing of all time? Real talk, Douglas Costa.
Yo, yeah,
Son,
man, what a crazy waste of talent as far as MLS is concerned.
Yo, I mean, like talent, he has a world of it, right?
He's a waste of talent when it comes to the MLS, though.
100%, dog. Yo, like he comes onto the field and he just looks for problems. He doesn't play hard. He doesn't look for the ball. He half-asses the 50-50s, man. Yo, like it's like he's such an entitled, like he just plays mad entitled about it, man.
Yeah.
And he clearly, his type of swagger on the team, man, and his character on the field and off the field is bringing the morale and the energy of that locker room down. I think they need to let him go completely, man.
Yeah, he gotta go. Yeah.
He gotta go, man. Galaxy, man, like, cause Puig is balling, man. Like Puig is doing well, man. Like he has his he's controlling the middle and all, but push. I always say Puig. I know. Push. Man, yo. And yeah, speaking of Galaxy, dog, I'm not even excited for the Trafico, dog.
No, I feel like it's gonna be a spanking. Absolute. Come on, man.
Yo, LAFC,
it's gonna be bad.
Buonga's been balling.
Wow.
Right now, Buonga is number 2 as far as the goal leaders behind Jordan Morris. Jordan Morris from the Seattle Sounders has 8 goals. Dennis Buonga has 6 goals at the moment. And not only just 6 goals, but he's been making some golazos too, though.
Yeah, no, yeah. You saw his did he score a hat trick? Was that this recently? Or he scored this crazy goal recently, dog. That was just like, yo.
Dog, he's dirty.
In his bag right now.
He's
just
cannot do no wrong.
Everything he touches.
Yo, dog, like his form is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
That was a hat trick this weekend. That's what I was thinking. It was a freaking hat trick against Austin. And like all 3 of the goals were impressive. Every single one was like, damn.
Yeah, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Dog. LAFC right now, with them being 3rd place in the West, with LA Galaxy being tied for the worst team in the West, and no wins after 6 games, right? It's just a no-brainer. Like with who's gonna win this game, man. Life is good right now for LAFC.
That's not it, for sure.
Them guys they're in form right now, man. They have a good coach. They have a good system. They just came off of winning a chip. They still got solid players, man. Sure, no Bale. Sure, no Arango. No problem. Buonga stepping up for that in that role, man. Carlos Vela is still looking like he could still be mad productive.
Yeah, no, Carlos Vela's in his bag. No, bro, don't sleep on Mr. Vela, bro.
Dog, Vela's been balling, man.
Yeah, bro. He has his role defined at the team. Like, you know what I mean? He's their center, he's their engine, bro. Like, at least all the attack is gonna go through him. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
sure.
I mean, I'm excited for what LAFC is gonna bring to the table for the rest of the season, man. They're an exciting team. I don't even want to talk about Trafico, man. Like that's a scrimmage game for LAFC right now. Like Alex, they got Carceres, red card. Douglas Costa, red card. He's not like there's just a lot of toxic energy in that locker room right now. Like I was saying about LAFC down the street. One, that new fan base is taking all the old fans from LA Galaxy. They wonder why they're not selling out the stadium, right?
What?
They wonder why they're not selling tickets. They wonder why, why is we're the OGs here. We're the ones with the most championships. Yeah, but y'all not making I don't see how y'all making revenue.
When was their last shit, bro? Like LA Galaxy is down bad right now. Because LAFC's presence is so dominant, they got the star power and they got they got last year's chip. They won, bro. So Yeah, there's a lot. I know there's a lot of people jumping ship, or just a lot of new soccer fans being made in LA, and they're not
Yeah.
Galaxy guys. You know what I
Yep.
mean? It's like when LeBron went to the Lakers. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
bro? If you had to pick a side at that moment and you didn't have one, I'm pretty sure it wasn't going to be the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? Just
Mm.
it is what it is, bro.
Yeah,
And
man.
I kind of like having this though. I like having the LA battle, like we have the Lakers and Clippers. I like having it in the MLS, but right now it's heavy on the side of LAFC, bro.
Heavy, dog. Heavy.
Yeah.
Stupid heavy, man. Stupid heavy.
Buanga for MVP? What you got?
Right now, in this exact moment, man, I might have to give it to Thiago Almada right now. Atlanta
Yeah,
United.
yeah.
Because of the balance. Because, like, with Buanga, he has a couple assists and all, but, like, I could say Jordan Morris too, but, like, he had that one game with 4 goals, right? You take that away, he has 4 goals. I think Jordan Morris should be in the MVP conversation.
The,
Thiago
the thing for
Almada,
me,
yeah, go ahead.
the thing for me about MVP is like, yeah, it's the balance, but like my thing with MVP is would the team be the same without you? And I think
Yeah,
Buanga, if he wasn't playing, LAFC would still be good, like really good,
yep.
and
Mm,
Atlanta,
interesting.
would they be as good if Almada wasn't playing?
Dog, didn't
No.
they get blown out that one game
That's
that
what I'm
Almada
saying.
was con la
Right.
selección de Argentina?
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I say
Yeah,
MVP is most valuable player. Like he
yeah.
makes the team what it is. He makes the team a contender. 100% Almada over Buanga in that respect.
There's only one player that's in the top 5 in goals and assists right now in the MLS, and that one player is Thiago Almada from Atlanta United. 4 goals, 5 assists at the moment. To me, my leader for MVP 7 weeks in, Thiago Almada. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Disagree?
No, all day. No, like I was saying, if we're calling it a spade, MVP
Yeah.
means your team's not going to do what it does without you. And
Thanks. Atlanta's in 3rd place right now for a reason.
facts. All
Feel me?
day.
Hey, man, it's time to pick them up, dog. You ready?
Yeah.
I got the list over here, man. Let's run through them. Toronto versus Atlanta United.
Atlanta. Talking about what we were just talking about. Toronto doesn't have much firepower up top, bro. Like they do, but they don't. They're
Yeah,
just not. They're not getting it done at the attack.
Toronto's. I got
They're
Atlanta
not
all
getting
day
done at
on
the
that
attack.
one. I got Atlanta all day on that one. You got Atlanta too?
Yeah, all day right now.
Where?
Yeah.
Montreal versus DC United. The battle of the bums.
Montreal versus DC.
Montreal's in last place, 15th place. DC United's in 3rd last place right now.
Buns and Bunzer.
Yeah, battle of buns.
Mm,
I got DC on this one.
I got a draw.
I'm gonna go with DC with this one, man. Deck it with a brace. Why not?
Mm.
New York City FC versus Nashville.
NYC versus Nashville. Nashville.
I got man. I want to say a tie, but that my biasness is coming in though. All right, we've been tying a lot lately, New York City, but Nashville literally has only given up 2 goals in 7 games. I think their defense is just too much for New York's offense. I'm going Nashville, unfortunately. All right, let's see. Columbus, New England.
New England on a roll right now, but Columbus ain't to be slept on at all. They're just, Columbus is in 4th, New England in 2nd.
I got Columbus, dog. Columbus,
Yeah,
yo,
they
like,
got goals. Columbus got more goals than anyone.
yo, Columbus is
league.
the hottest offense in the league right now, man.
Yeah,
I got Columbus on this one, man. I'm going offense with it.
Ooh, I'm gonna call it a draw.
Okay, cool. New York Red Bulls versus Houston Dynamo.
Dynamo coming off a good win, but Herrera coming off a red card. Ooh. And Red Bulls coming off the bullshit. The Red bullshit.
Red Bulls coming off the Red Bull. You stupid. I'm going Red Bulls, man. You know what? We interviewed my little homie Alexito Gomez, New York Red Bulls Youth Academy. They did well in the GA Cup. I think them getting rid of what's his name? Like I can't, like I only know his name because of the racist stuff, which is such a bad way to brand yourself in the league. Or
Van Zier.
Yeah, Van Zier. He's not in the picture. I think that's good for the Red Bulls. I think this can be a fresh start for them. They've been tying a lot, right? 1 win, 4 ties, 2 losses.
Yeah.
I think the Red Bulls can pull out a win on this one.
Ooh, I like it. I think they'll do it. Gotta turn
Yeah.
their name around right now.
Yeah. Charlotte, Colorado.
Um, don't seem like an exciting game at all, to be honest.
It's another battle of the bums.
Yeah.
I'm going Charlotte. Why not?
Uh,
I'm going Charlotte. Let's go Charlotte.
yeah. I don't see Colorado beating anyone anytime soon.
Chicago, Philly.
Tie.
I see a tie on that one too.
Yeah.
Minnesota, Orlando City. Ooh, that's your squad.
I also want to give that one a tie, bro. We love the draw for no reason.
I got Minnesota on that one, man. They look an eye. They look pretty strong, man. They are a very balanced team. Let's see. We got FC Dallas versus Real Salt Lake. Salt Lake, they're right outside of the playoffs. 10th place. FC Dallas.
I like Dallas. I like Dallas.
I'm going with Dallas on that one too. St. Louis against Cincinnati. Ooh.
That's a good game.
That's a good game. First place East versus second place in the West.
Ooh, 1 versus 2.
All right, so St. Louis on a 2-game slump. I got a draw on this one. I got a 2-2 draw.
Cincinnati staying undefeated. Yeah, I will call this a high-scoring draw.
Yeah, I call it a draw. Austin FC versus Vancouver. Austin's very average right now. They're in 9th place, and Vancouver's in 8th.
Vancouver.
I'm going to go Austin with it. I'm going to go Austin. Portland versus Seattle Sounders. I got Seattle all day.
Seattle.
Sounders, come on now. Definitely got Seattle on that one. And San Jose versus Sporting KC.
San Jose, I think, is a really good camaraderie going right now. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be San Jose. Yeah.
And Kansas City, they're 7 games in with 0 wins right now. 7 games in, and they have only scored 2 goals this entire season. I am definitely going San Jose with it. And the last game of the week, of week 8, El Trafico, LA Galaxy versus LAFC. Should we really talk about this anymore, man? Because
we already know.
We both know that it's going to be LAFC all day, man.
It's a spanking waiting to happen. It's going to be a blowout.
Man, honestly, unfortunately, bro. It's going to be an exciting game, but it is what it is, man. Galaxy got to step it up, man. Hey, feel good things. We got a couple things going on, man. Number 1, MLS observing Ramadan. Shouts to all of our Muslim brothers and sisters that rocks with us here on the Kickoff Lounge, man, and that are MLS fans. It's really cool, man. Couple games during Ramadan, referees just stopped the game, blew the whistle in the middle of the game, right when it got to a certain time, so that the players who are practicing, who are celebrating Ramadan, which obviously they're fasting, no food, no liquids, no nothing during daylight. And the refs are allowing them to, all right, let's get some food in their system, like with a quick fruit, banana.
Get their food bag, yeah.
Yep. And so I think that's a humanitarian thing right there, man. That's something that, it's more than a game, bro.
Yeah.
It's more than a game, man.
And I'm like, bro, you got to do playing, and he hasn't eaten all day for this religious practice. Bro, why not let the man get a drink of damn water? Everyone else has got to drink water. Why can't he get his first drink of water as soon as sundown happens? So we can get that. Oh, how long does a water break take? It's just a matter of recognition. That's all.
Facts, man. Facts, man. This means that they care, man. That means that the league cares, that the ref cares, man. By the way, man, super side note, dog. Hey, ref lives matter too, man. Refs are the most hated people on this planet, dog.
Yep.
The most hate. Unfortunately, dog. In every sport, man, people hate. I don't know why people. I've never met somebody that said, "I want to grow up to be a ref."
Nope.
When's the last time you heard somebody say some shit like that?
Nobody.
Never, man. So anybody that becomes a ref, that is a ref, hey, man, shouts to you, man, because y'all gotta have some things. It's like between being a referee of a sport or a teacher for like an elementary school or high school. Oh my God, dog. Y'all gotta put up with mad stuff. So big time shout outs to you. Shout out to Alana Cook. Scored her first goal against for the U.S. Women's National Team. World Cup on the way. We just won 1-0. Was it against Ireland, I believe it was, champ?
Yep, Ireland.
Word against Ireland. Unfortunately, this is not a feel-good things that we won. Feel-good things that Alana Cook scored her first goal. We did lose Mallory Pugh. A torn patella something. Torn
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
is
yeah.
not good.
Patella tendon.
Patella tendon. Say that 5 times fast. Patella tendon. Patella tendon. Yo, it was so. I was watching the game, man, and you see the impact from when Mallory got injured and got hurt. Yo, she was like profusely crying, dog, like having a full-blown panic attack on the field because she was that much in pain, right? You just know something was wrong, and for her to get carted out, man, and thankfully, like as she was getting carted out, everybody's clapping along. She threw up the heart, which was pretty cool, to let everybody know that she's good. So they said that they're not ruling her out completely of the World Cup, the Women's World Cup, which is 3 months away. But I looked it up, man. To fully recover from that injury takes at least 6 months, man. So consider Mallory Swanson out, dog. And by the way, we got a tornado warning right now. Yeah. Yeah, man, that's not a feel-good thing, but we're going to make it feel good, though. Mallory, we love you. We appreciate all the hustle that you've been putting in for the U.S. Women's National Team. The other girls, Trinity Rodman, Alex Morgan, man, Alana Cook, they all going to hold you down, man. They all going to hold you down, U.S. Women's National Team. We got to bring this back to back to back. Let's three-peat this thing. Feel me?
So, yeah. I like
Any
that.
last words, Big Miles?
Man.
Bigger is Miles Worth.
Keep balling, bro. I'm excited to see what the rest of the season look like, bro. I'm really excited.
Facts, man. Hey, man, Champ. Yo, we got our producer Champ in the building right now, man. You can finally see his face. So we on Zoom right now because it's been raining like a mall out here in South Florida. Tornado watches, flash floods. It's been raining OD, man. Champ, my brother, the mastermind behind the Kickoff Lounge, man. Send us off, man. Give us a little wise word right now.
A little wise word. Look, the Kickoff Lounge, this is a brilliant experience. Come join. Tell your peoples. Soccer across America. We here for it.
Yes, sir.
And we out. Miles, drop the line, bro.
Ooh.
All right, bro. We out of here. See you Thursday, bitch.
Peace.